What's going on YouTube? GeoSnow right here. So in today's video we have good news coming up from Sileo, the package manager to replace Cydia. So if you go ahead and here on their Twitter, they announced that it's coming soon, and they posted a couple pictures, of course, with Sileo running and how it looks like. Now, of course, the design is inspired a lot from the iOS 11, and of course it has a lot of iOS 11 elements. But if you take a look in here, it's very clean compared to Cydia at this point, which does have an outdated design. Sileo does indeed take it a step forward, and of course, as you can see here, the design does look very nice. But in terms of functionality, what we should expect? Well, Sileo itself is built to pretty much replace Cydia from the ground up. So it will work faster, it will work better, and it will be compatible with the iOS 11 and newer jailbreaks in the future. So it's pretty much ditching the entire iOS legacy stuff. So no iOS 10, no iOS 9, no iOS 8. They do not have to buffer with, porting it back to those versions, which means that they can focus on newer technology. And of course, since the Sileo is built by the Electra Jailbreak Team, they have a good idea on how to make it fast and of course how to make it compatible with the iOS 11 out of the box without having to pretty much apply a lot of patches, as is the case for the Cydia. You probably know that Cydia is indeed very old at this point, and it does require a lot of patching in order to make it work on iOS 11 and so on. Now, the problem is partially due to the fact that Saurik did not keep it up to date, and it happened with a reason. I discussed about this in my previous videos. There is also an article that is available from Saurik himself about the competition between all these new installers and of course Cydia and how it affects the entire Cydia model, but I'm going to leave it up to you to read the article, which will be in the description down below. Anyways, Sileo will definitely be a very powerful package manager, and since it doesn't have to buffer with legacy compatibility like iOS 10 and 8 and so on, it does provide a lot of speed, and they can focus on iOS 11 and iOS 12 and any upcoming jailbreaks. Now, for those of you who do not know, iOS 12 will definitely get a jailbreak at some point. Yesterday I made this video in here about the iOS 12 jailbreak news. A new kernel exploit has been announced by Simon Farini and Doc, and of course they managed to successfully get kernel memory read and write, which is pretty much what we need in order to be able to start building a jailbreak on the iOS 12. So in my opinion, iOS 12 will not have any shortage of jailbreaks in the future. So it's good that we also get a package manager that is pretty much built on top of iOS 11 and is built with iOS 11 and iOS 12 and future iOS versions in mind. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love Cydia. Cydia is indeed capable of running on iOS 11 and of course is capable of running on iOS 12 as well, given the required patches. Now, if Saurik decides to update Cydia, those patches may not be necessary in the future, but for the moment we do not know anything about Saurik. We do not know whether he's going to come back and update Cydia and anything related to Cydia. Cydia as it is massively outdated at this point, and it wouldn't in fact run without having to be patched by Coolstar and any other jailbreak developer in order to make it run. So the problem with Cydia is that we cannot continue to use it if the creator of Cydia doesn't want to update it or to maintain it anymore, which we do not know for sure. He did not say that he's definitely quitting. Saurik did not say that he's not updating Cydia anymore. He just disappeared, so he might as well come back at some point. But until then, we do have Sileo, which will be updated. Is a project that is currently ongoing, and as you can see, it's coming soon. So yes, iOS 11 and iOS 12 and possibly newer jailbreaks in the future will experience a pretty fast, pretty robust package manager that will compete with Cydia. But if Cydia gets to be updated, what's going to happen? What are you going to use? Tell me in the comment section down below whether you're going to use Sileo or Cydia if it gets updated in the future jailbreaks. Thank you for watching. I'm going to keep you updated with anything that's going on in the jailbreak community. I'm GeoSnow. Until the next time, peace out.